All right, hi folks, this is Larry Mussolino. I wanted to record an overview video for Math113, help you get started, show you how to navigate around Canvas, and show you how to get up and running in a system called WebAssign. So to start with, I want to just come over here. This is our Canvas course shell, and I want to come here to modules. And if you come here to modules, this is really going to give you all the background information about the course. So here's the syllabus. Here's a course assignment sheet. Here is a file on registering in WebAssign. And then here is going to be a kind of a checklist of items to complete for each week in our course. And when I scroll down, you can see this goes up to module 16. There's 16 weeks in our course. So this will show you the items that you'll need to complete week by week. I'm just going to open up one of these. I'm going to come here to, let's say, module 7. So notice here it says we're going to be covering section 5.1 and 5.2 in the textbook. You're going to read those sections in a textbook. By the way, our textbook is an open source textbook. It means it's completely free. You can download the textbook to your computer if you want. There's going to be a lot of good examples in the textbook, so please read those. Then there's going to be discussion posts that I'm providing that will show you a lot of worked out examples. I'll show you those in a few minutes. Then there's going to be online videos that are posted in the discussion forum, so please check those out. And then you're going to complete a homework assignment that's due, this is due Sunday, October 10th. Homework's going to be done in a system called WebAssign, and this homework will cover sections 5.1, 5.2. So this is a checklist of items that you would complete during this week with this due date of October 10th. Okay, so there's one of these checklists for each weekly module in our course. All right, let me go back to modules here. And all right, folks, let me come back here to our main course homepage. Folks, always check out announcements. So please notice I posted a bunch of announcements to help you get started. For example, here's a welcome note. Here's info on free math tutoring. Here's some details about registering in WebAssign. Here's if you need technical support help and so on. So please be sure to check the announcements. Every week, I'm going to be posting a to-do list here and a checklist of items to be completed each week. So please be sure to check out these announcements. All right. Of course, here's the syllabus. Please read through the syllabus carefully. Let me give you a sense of what you're going to be doing each week in the course. So let me start here with course assignments. What this course assignments is going to do is show you each week of the course what we're going to be covering and what are the due dates. Let me give you an example. Let me come here to week 5, which is September 20th. We're going to be covering section. Let me draw on the screen here to make it a little more obvious what I'm talking about. So for example, let's say we're coming here to week 5, starts September 20th. We're going to be covering sections 2.3 and 2.5 in the textbook. Then you're going to be completing homework number 4 in WebAssign with this due date of September 26th. Now notice it says you have unlimited attempts for the homework. So anytime you work on the homeworks in WebAssign, you have unlimited attempts. If you get a question wrong, it's quite okay. You can go back and redo the question as many times as you would like until you get the question correct. The following week, week 6, we're covering section 2.6 in the textbook. There's a homework number 5 that's due October 3rd. But in addition, notice here's exam 1. You take that in WebAssign, that'll be due October 3rd. It's not proctored. You take this exam from home. You can take it anytime you want, as long as you complete it by October 3rd. Now, folks, all of these assignments in WebAssign are open as of day 1 of the course. So feel free to work ahead if you would like. You can finish the course early. As long as you're meeting all of these due dates, you should be in good shape, and feel free to work ahead if you would like. All right, so let me go back to modules for a second. Let me come here to registering in WebAssign. So I want to just give you a little bit of background on how to do this one-time registration. So WebAssign is this homework system we're going to be using. It also includes our textbook as an online textbook. Remember, our textbook is a free textbook, but you do have to pay for this WebAssign access. Cost is about $38. All right, the first thing you're going to need is a certain course code. It's this code in red here, Harcum 33424809. That's the code that's going to put you in our course. So to get started, go to webassign.com. Click up here, it says enter class key. Enter Harcum 33424809. Click here, enroll. WebAssign is going to ask you to set up a login and password. Then it's going to ask you to pay for the access. Now, here is the access you want to select. It's called Homework and Ebook Single Term Access for Math113. It's $38. Be careful. Don't select an option for Cengage Unlimited. That costs $119. You don't need that. Cengage Unlimited would be for students that are taking more than one WebAssign course in a semester. That's not going to apply to most students, so all you need is the $38 option, okay? So be careful. Don't sign up for this $119 option because you don't need it. If you're not ready, again, be sure to select $37.95. If you're not ready to pay for the access yet, that's okay. WebAssign offers you a 14-day free access period. So click here where it says trial access, and then you can get up and running in WebAssign right away. At the end of the 14 days, WebAssign will prompt you to pay for the access. You can pay with credit card, and you'll see our textbook is available online from within WebAssign. But you can also access the textbook outside of WebAssign as well. So let me show you that. Let me go back to modules. And if I come here, notice here's a link to the online version of the textbook. Here's a link to the PDF version of the textbook. So you can download this PDF to your computer and have this textbook available to you at all times. Again, the textbook is free, but the WebAssign access is not free. That's going to be a cost of about $38. So notice here for each module, there's going to be this checklist of items. And so again, this is going to show you what's due for that particular week and what homework in WebAssign is due. Let me go to the discussion boards, because what I'm going to do for each chapter is post background information, worked out examples, links to videos. So this is really where you're going to spend most of your time reading through these discussions and working in the WebAssign homework. Let me go to chapter 1 for a second. So I'm going to post this checklist of items. For example, by September 5th, we're going to be working through sections 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 of the textbook. Notice here there's a homework due in WebAssign. It's homework number 1. Going to cover sections 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. That's due by September 5th. What I'm providing then is for each one of these sections, I provide an explanation of the concepts, worked out examples, and try it examples where you can try some examples yourself. For example, in section 1.1, we're going to be talking about exponents. So here's an explanation of working with exponents. Here's a few worked out examples. Here is a few examples for you to try yourself. And if you want, you can post your responses as a reply. This is totally optional. It's not graded. So posting to these discussions is not graded. It's totally optional. Okay, so again, you could see here for each one of these concepts, there's worked out examples. Please read through these discussions carefully. Here is links to videos for section 1.1. That will be very helpful. Here's links to videos for section 1.2, and so on. So very important to read through these discussions because this will give you the background information you need to be successful in the homeworks. All right. Let me show you what the homeworks look like once you get up and running in WebAssign. Let me come here to modules. And I'm going to come here to this handout that says working on homework assignments in WebAssign. So once you're registered and you log into WebAssign, you can click on this link. It'll open up the online textbook if you want. Then you're going to see the homeworks listed. You can click on any one of these homeworks to get started. Again, you can work ahead. All of these homeworks are open and available. You can take the exams early. Be careful about the exams. The exams are timed. So once you click on the exams, a timer starts. The exams are going to be 2 hours. So don't click on the exam until you're actually ready to start the exam. You can't preview the exam, right? Once you click on the exam, you got to go ahead and take the exam. All right, but these homeworks are different. The homeworks you can start and stop as many times as you want. So you can work an hour today on homework 1, close it out, come back tomorrow, work more on homework 1. And remember, for the homeworks, you have unlimited attempts. So even if you get a homework problem wrong, that's okay. Don't give up. Go back, redo it as many times as you want. Now, when you go and work on a homework problem, there's going to be an answer box, but then there's going to be these yellow buttons. So there's a read it button. That's going to open up the textbook for you to the page where this topic is being discussed. Some problems have a watch it button. That's a short video that will explain this concept. Now, sometimes when you go to enter an answer in WebAssign, you might need a special math symbol. You know, maybe you need to enter a fraction. Well, this math pad is going to open up for you. And this is going to allow you to enter special math symbols. Okay. All right. I think that's all I wanted to cover. Folks, again, our course is fully online. We're not going to have any regular class meetings, but those discussion forums, let me go back again. These discussions are going to be the main way we communicate. So I'm posting these discussions. Feel free to reply back. Feel free to post your own questions. Here is a place for you to provide an introduction. And by the way, the introduction is required. So by the end of the first week, you must provide an introduction here. This is graded and required. This confirms that you're active in the course. All right. Folks, I'll send out some more information on the first day of the course. Let me know if you have any questions.